party.
Can't wait to hear about this.
Yeah, right. A woman's awkward experience at a barbecue hosted by her ex-friends has sparked a heated debate online, with thousands weighing in on hosting etiquette and cultural norms. Okay. The 37-year-old took to Reddit. Okay, of course, it's very Becky. Becky, I'm going to go on Reddit and I'm going to read her to share her discomfort after
scathing review.
I'm going to leave a scathing review on Becca's party. Becky and Becca, yeah. To share, I apologize for any Beckys or Beccas out in the comments.
They're fine.
That's my fine print.
Yeah, there's none right now.
There's none.
No Beckys.
To share her discomfort after being invited to a gathering to realize that all the guests were included in the meal before arriving. Her boyfriend at the time mentioned that the host was concerned that this is too much. There might be not enough food for everybody. Okay, fine.
Big concern.
Okay, yeah. Well, girls don't really eat that much. They graze. Okay,
Yeah.
So she assumed this meant guests had already eaten, but when they've arrived, she was surprised to see that only 8 out of the 12 guests were given seats at the table and served a meal, while she and a few others were left standing and watching them eat. Can I just say awkward? After dinner, the host offered leftovers to those who hadn't been served. Feeling uncomfortable, she declined as her ex-boyfriend was upset by her reaction and ultimately led to their breakup that night. Her post quickly went viral, over 13,000 upvotes and 15,000 comments from users that were overwhelmingly agreed that the situation was bizarre and rude. On one commenter said, to specifically single out guests to not only get just the leftovers, I don't know anyone who would do this. To others who said, why would the host invite guests without ensuring there was enough food? Another one added, I will never eat of all of my guests have made a plate. This is so strange. The viral discussion has left many wondering, was this just a host mishap, a cultural difference, or a major social faux pas?
Oh my goodness!
Right, it's a lot.
So you got 8
people are so annoyed with my voice right now.
No, they love it.
They're like, shut up, just get to
That's
it.
how Becky sounded on her rant. So you had to
my
deliver.
friends, Becky. I know.
So that's the weirdest. You got 8 people sitting eating.
It's really weird.
And then the rest just standing watching.
That's really weird.
So the host,
if I was the host, I would have realized my F up and try to make this better by turning it into a giant charcuterie board moment and everybody just pass and serve or something like that.
Yes.
That's kind of how you got to pivot a little bit, right?
Have seated guests.
I mean, it's barbecue.
Barbecue is
messy.
It's
so
messy. Everyone's
messy.
Usually grabbing a plate, walking around, talking,
right?
Whatever.
Right.
To have half of them sit down and the rest just standing watching them. That's
they're half eaten whatever, and then here, you want this chicken wing?
Now that my guests have eaten, I've got a leftover chicken flap.
This is awkward. Yeah, I kind of see. Weird. I was making fun of Becky earlier, but I see where she was a little bit pissed. And
the host totally. That's on them.
The host totally broke this couple apart. And watch, the host is probably dating the boyfriend now because I know girl lingo.
This was planned. This was staged.
She was like, I'm going to get Adam tonight.
We're going to make it weird.
Yeah. Chelsea was like, I'm getting Adam. He's definitely going to break up with Becca. And I'm going to not serve Becca. And I'm going to give her leftovers. And she's going to be like, oh my God, And then she's going to go to Reddit, which nobody in town leaves Reddit. So who cares?
Let's just let it happen.
Boom. Yep. Done. Yeah.
Done. You solved it.
Yeah, call me the Becky sleuth out there. It's perfect.
I'm sold.
I mean, barbecue though. I was thinking the story. Barbecue leftovers are actually sometimes better than the actual original day of.
I absolutely love barbecue leftovers.
Me too. Yeah, they coagulate more.
No, they do.
Yeah,
they have time to reabsorb all the moisture back in.
Right.
And then you can play mix and match. So you got leftover brisket. Cross genres here. Do some brisket.
You know
enchiladas.
what I do?
Throw them on the smoker.
Oh, I love that. I take the brisket. I mix it with mac and cheese.
Yes, 100%.
So good.
No,
I mean, I lived off of the Jimmy Jam over the weekend. That was like groceries. It was perfect.
Just put it with other stuff.
So good.
Make some good tacos.
Good shout out for Jimmy Jam too. The sides. I really liked the sides this round with the baked beans. That was who put the bacon in the baked beans.
We did brisket actually.
Oh, you did the brisket?
Yeah,
who made those baked beans?
Those were mine actually.
These were so good.
Thank you. No,
they were good.
Baked bean. You got to take pride in your sides.
Yeah, right.
There's barbecue. Of course, the meat is the star of the show. But to me, you have to have good sides with it. And I've been to barbecue joints that had incredible meat, and then the sides were just an afterthought. And I get disappointed with that.
Yeah.
But,
Talk about your menu though. Like do you offer sides for every dish or like what's that look like?
And I have my staple sides that I bring. I always bring my mac and cheese. Everything's hand grated. It's a good mac and cheese. I take a lot of time and effort on it.
Who's the judge, Kelly?
No, I don't look to her for anything, food related judgment.
Why?
I had to bring her into the food world.
Did you really?
When I met her, she was.
I don't believe that.
She was a chicken nuggets and no, Davey. She was a chicken nuggets and French fries girl.
No way.
Oh, she was.
I see her backhanding you and be like, "Bitch, make me a brisket pot pie."
No.
I mean,
when I met her, she was her freezer had Stouffer's French bread pizzas in it.
No, Kelly, you're killing me.
Complete child of sorry, baby, if you're listening, I love you.
Dinosaur and chicken nuggets, dude, they're good though. They hit right.
Yeah. Back in the day, the kids would have a couple extra dino nuggets. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't crush them. But it's not gonna be my plan for dinner,
right?
I'll take down 10.
But sides important.
Sides are very important.
Okay.
So I do judge barbecue.
What is then? Where's your stance on dessert?
I don't dessert.
Because like Mojo's has one dessert. It's like the banana pudding. That's it.
I love a good banana pudding.
Me too.
I don't serve dessert on mine. It's one more thing to try to. But I want to be full. If the meal's good enough, I don't want to have room for dessert.
Right. I know. Right. Why stretch it?
The one barbecue side that does irritate me. I have to just say it. Just PSA.
Okay.
So
tater tots.
No. I love tater tots. I love tater tots. But it's I'll serve a random event. It's weird. I have my sides listed. And they'll look at them, and then they'll look at me. Yeah, I'll take some fries with that. I'm like,
I don't do
fries.
I'm like, I don't have fries, and they look back in the menu again. Then so you don't have fries.
So what is that saying to you? The people are screaming for like some
number one, I don't understand. But growing up I grew up in Texas, which is one of the barbecue meccas of planet Earth.
Yeah,
fries were not served at barbecue.
No.
And I know some places now you can serve it. That's fine. That's your definition of Q. It's not mine.
Right. No, that's not your culture.
But it's funny. They look at the menu and then they ask for fries.
So you're never going to cave?
Never.
Good for you.
Is it because you don't have to deal with the fryer and the grease? Or
that too, but it's just the principle.
Really?
It's the principle. I grew up with no fries or allowed with barbecue.
Yeah, good for you.
And then the fact that they looked at the menu and still ask.
Yeah. You're tricking them. Like, just kidding. I do have them. All right, what else you want?
Yeah, you looked at the menu and still asked me, you're done.
Yeah, people aren't they come in there and act like they just got delivered on Earth. And they're just
I know.
What do I do here?
Yeah, is it your first day on the
dogs?
Yeah. Do you get that? Oh my gosh.
I've gotten it all.
That's crazy.
Restaurants, I swear, working in a restaurant will teach you a lot about your human society.
100%.
100%. Yeah.
Gives you the full gambit of the world.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some people that are just playing without a full stack.
I have all the intentions in the world. Like if everything in life changes, I have no problem suiting up and like, let's go back to service industry. It's so much fun. I actually had a great time.
It's a blast.
I like it too.
It's so fun.
It's an absolute blast.
I'm a hot mess behind the scenes. Everything needs to be, I wrote it down wrong on the fly. Like cooks hate me, but
you're detail oriented. You'd be good. Yeah, exactly. The staff hates you, but the customers love you.
True.
Exactly.
Yes.
Finally, you talk to the table.
Job, honestly.
That's the hustle.
Yeah, you finally get to the back of the house. I'm in the weeds.
Oh God.
It was
a computer.
Yeah. I couldn't get it. My wrist is too loose. Like I got you. Yes.
If I didn't write it down, literally they could tell me one thing. I'd get back and I'd forget.
I don't know how waiter or servers do that.
No, some can. It's insane.
Oh, it blows you away. Yeah.
I had to write down refill for
me too. In the beginning, write everything down. Yeah. And absolutely.
An alarm for it.
Check. Yes. And then there's some OGs who are like, I got it. What do you want? Pina colada virgin? Yeah. With a rum topper.
There's
just
a gal
remember
this
that
weekend.
I can't.
The same thing. Me and Pete in Daytona, we made a joke about that. We both got burgers, and I got no this, he got no that, and she didn't write it down. And I'm like, girl, go ahead.
And she got it right?
Yeah, she did.
No.
Yeah. And to me, like, okay, chicken sandwich, this sandwich, cool, but to get 2 burgers with 1 no pickles, 1 no tomato, no, I would have done the complete opposite when I got to that computer.
Yeah.
I would have been like, I just put it all on the side.
She was like, bum, 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 chick.
Some people that wasn't me.
That's so funny.
Impressive.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to move into the last story today. Magic Beach Motel.